This is the side standing sequence. You start in the middle of the mat. Your hips are facing the long edge of the mat. You want to maintain that throughout the sequence. And again, this is a sequence that will give you a lift if you're feeling a little low, and it will give you some sense of calm and steadiness if you're feeling a little anxious or agitated. Bringing the fingers not quite touching in front of the chest, elbows out and reaching back a little bit. So just engaging through the arms. And from here, you feel free to simply step your feet out to a nice, comfortable wide stance, or bend your knees and open. Jump out. And release the arms down for a moment. So the benefit to jumping out is that supposedly when you jump out, you jump to the natural length that is best for you. So if you're not able to jump, then simply walk out until you feel the natural length that's best for you. And turning the right toes out and the left toes in. Inhale, arms up to shoulder height. Keep pressing your right hip forward, left hip back. And again, always stand into that back leg. Let that back leg and back arm really be the brain of the pose. And then rather than moving into the front leg, simply release the front leg. Make sure that the knee keeps pointing straight ahead and you can see your big toe on the inside of your knee. Coming into Warrior Two, pressing both legs back, dropping the tailbone down, lifting from the pubis to the sternum, and just pressing the arms back a little bit isometrically, palms down, and then gaze out over your right middle finger. Inhale for reverse warrior. Right arm reaches up, left arm reaches down. Stay deep in the lunge. Really feel the back leg here as the strength of the pose, the brain of the pose. And then on an exhale, rather than dumping into the elbow, lift up out of the elbow. Left arm reaches to the sky or comes alongside the ear. Have the longest, straightest left arm you can have in either case. And use this elbow, or if you're able to bring the hand down to the ankle or the floor, you can do that. And use that action to revolve the rib cage. And from your left hip, reach down into the left heel. And from your left hip, reach up into your left fingertips. And then you can gaze towards your fingertips always. See how much you can lunge. Inhale, come back to your warrior. Exhale, release. Spin your feet for the other side. Again, keeping the hips squared with the long edge of the mat. And be on a tightrope here. The front heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. Stand into the back leg, reach into the back arm, gaze out over your left middle finger, and keep that back leg, back arm strong, releasing into the lunge. Make sure the back toes are turning a little bit forward, it will help. And make sure you can see your big toe on the inside of your knee. And then work to drop the tailbone, but lift the front body. And breathe. Always maintaining your ocean breath throughout your asana practice. And inhale, reverse warrior. Have two long, straight arms, deep lunge, strong core. And exhale, coming into side angle. Hand can reach down or elbow on the thigh. Either way, use that action to lift you up and revolve the rib cage. Right fingers up to the sky or alongside the ear. Make sure this hip isn't hitching up. If it is, come up and out a little bit. Only coming deeply into the lunge if you can keep that hip dropping. And again, the gaze will follow the fingertips. pressing both legs back, navel towards the spine. And inhale, rise up. Warrior two. Exhale, release. And spinning the feet back again. Inhale, warrior two. On your exhale, you might just straighten the front leg and move into triangle. Reach out over your thigh with your torso. Press back against the invisible pane of glass. Scoop your right buttock under. Reach evenly in all directions. Or you might move from warrior two as if you were going into side angle, and instead go for Ardha Chandrasana, flying that back leg, standing strong into the front leg, stacking your left hip over your right, and over time lifting your gaze up to your fingers if that's available. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Today it is not, so I'm going to keep my gaze down at the floor. Or, like I said, you can just work with triangle. If you did Ardha Chandrasana, see if you can land back in triangle. Inhale, come up and out. Exhale, release. Spin the feet. Stay on the tightrope. Heel lining up with arch. Press the right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, strong in the back leg. Coming through warrior two. And then almost as if you were coming into side angle, but you straighten the front leg and you move into your Trikonasana. Reaching evenly in all four directions here. Really five because the torso is also reaching. Or you pretend you're going to move into side angle. You move into Ardha Chandrasana. And I feel a little more stable on this side, so I'm more able to lift my gaze up to my right fingers. So always honor your limitations. Don't do what you can't do, but if you can do something, do it. And if you came into Ardha Chandrasana, move back into your triangle. If you're in triangle, you just are maintaining triangle. Always keep drawing the navel towards the spine, scooping that left buttock under. And inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. And again, activate those arms, bend the knees, and step or jump the feet together. Namaste.